Hello again everyone, Melth here, with a very fun Baldur's Gate 3 battle this time against the entire goblin camp at once. If you don't already know from the YouTube video description, in this challenge run I'm avoiding long rests, healing potions from my party, and trying to tackle every encounter with the hardest possible configuration of enemies that's available. Let's get into it. Watch out for spoilers throughout this run, as always. So I mentioned last time that if you want to challenge here, you'd probably better back up your save at this point, because there's so many ways that the goblin AI can just bug and break, which is not great really, and just makes what could have been a really cool fight pretty dumb and easy. Case in point, my first attempt to do this, I aggroed Crusher, rolled initiative, and then he just bugged and just walked out the battlefield. Just exited combat. And so that made things trivial. We don't want that. We want the maximum challenge possible here. Let me give this ball to Leboing Zell so she can summon Scratch and have her own familiar. Thank you for the commenter who reminded me that you can just pass this Scratch ball around like that. I'll eventually give her her own legitimate Raven familiar, which will be better, but for the time being, it's good to have everyone have a pet. Let's get up here and claim some treasure before we come back down and take on Crusher. This is part of a fun side path. There are many different side paths into the goblin camp that let you circumvent most of the goblins. There's this one here, of course. There's also, if you can jump down from various locations to skip right to this place, avoiding the front gate area there, and then just get past some of the kids and go up that ladder. There are lots of great ways in here, and lots of great ways to tackle things once you're in here too, like poisoning the beer and things like that, or just talking right through, or fighting them, or the secret entrance over there past the drunk people. It's a really well-designed area. It's a shame the AI doesn't keep up. Alright, let's get the treasure, assuming Scratch doesn't blunder into a trap and get himself killed.
Let's get going. At the ready.
There's one landmine. There are poison ones, and there's one actually explosive one in the middle. If I can spot that, I can probably make it blow up all the others, which is convenient. No, occasionally the chain reaction blow up, but not this time. So in that case, I'll just have Leboing Zell cast long jump so I can just get past them and save time that way.
All's well that ends as bad as it could have.
Don't walk into the traps, Scratch.
Bet I can crack that open.
Okay, stop. Magical shield, which is sometimes pretty good. I'll keep it. And let's jump back over there. There we go. Okay. Let's ungroup all of our pets so they can stay separate and not get pulled into the wrong part of the fight here. Let's ungroup these guys too. I think I want Astarion over here. See, there are many different groups of goblins here, and they won't all aggro at once, so they might expect logically that they would. So you want to probably have a way to pull them all in separately, but simultaneously close to it so you can have the biggest possible fight.
Have a lot on my mind.
We can maybe group Leboing Zell, and you, because you have the worst initiative, you just stay in the back so you don't get hit by anyone before we can position ourselves properly. And then let's just start casting long jumps so we have maneuverability to get up these cliffs conveniently and things like that. Move. Goblin kids bragging about killing a human down there. We'll take care of them soon enough. Usually one of them will escape. Hopefully we can get most of them. I'm going to have two people down here, I think, so I can pull in not just Crusher's group, but one of these groups over there too and aggro the camp that way. So let's cast Enhanced Leap on you. And let's cast it on you. And ungroup you. Turn-based mode. Ungroup. Okay. Should be pretty well set up now to pull in everyone.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's initiate conversation. And if I choose basically an attack type option here, that should pull his group in a way that gives him a fair chance rather than me just snipe attacking him for a free kill.
Another pest? Elves. Think you rule the world. Ha!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Well, not us. Things are changing.
The Sylvan picked up the absolute treats them as the lowest of the low, even among its various henchmen races.
You better.
I guess you can't expect much from goblins. Their brains are tiny.
Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right.
Even they acknowledge that we're prettier than they are.
End him or leave him. But don't you dare.
For once, I agree with Leboing Zell. Unlike most of the people she chooses to pick pointless fights with, goblins deserve it.
What was that? You want your teeth knocked in? I can do that.
Okay. So, we've got them ag. Now, let's set this up here. Where's the other hidey hole they'd like to run into? It's there, right? Oh, I want to surround that so they can't easily get up to me. I also want to surround the vines so they can't get to those out of there without dealing with some spikes. Alright, I think now if I use my reaction attack on one of these guys, that should aggro most of the camp. So I'm going to try that. There we go. Okay, that worked well. Now I could just jump up there, or I could run past everyone, but there are several guys that would provoke along the way, so it's probably best to just jump on up. I want to protect her concentration because she's casting an important spell here, so let's have her run over there. And then I need to have you probably destroy the ladder. That's important. So they can't come up after us. And Astarion, meanwhile, how about you? Did the goblin kids run away? Usually I can kill one of them here. Huh. Okay, change of plans then. You have superior range. You turn on that button, and you now try to kill that guy, which should be doable in one hit if he goes off the cliff. Probably. Oh, I misclicked by like a pixel and wasted my chance. That's annoying. That is highly improbable and annoying. Okay.
With haste.
Well, I guess I can't aggro that guy.
I am fury. I am death.
Maybe I can shoot him... No! Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to come back so I can actually get him. Then I'll have to have Astarion, who's not really the most efficient guy for the job, offhand kill that ladder. Okay, so they can't come up now. I'll wait for that guy to come back so I can kill him too. Then I'll start taking out these guys down there. I guess in the meantime... Okay, there we go. That should be our chance. This will almost certainly kill. There we go. Give me an extra action too. And I think we want to probably focus on taking out the sharp eyes and whatnot as our next priority. But Crusher's also a good target. So let's, while we have invisibility, turn on Red Ambusher, turn on Sharpshooter, and just hopefully take him out. Still alive? That's okay. We will try to take down one of these trackers or sharp eyes. And run back on over thereabouts. And that should be us decently protected from them. They can find spots to target us sometimes. Okay, that guy's turn wasn't really skipped. It's like fake skipped, where his initiative order is different, I think. The bugbear is good to take out with some throw damage. I've learned from a commenter that throw damage sometimes bugs, where if you get the kill with it, you don't get the XP, so I want to avoid that. But I do want to use it when I can do it safely. Like a guy who has full HP like that bugbear. This is being weird about what I can and can't target. Let's try it from up there, I guess. And I'll have Karlach over here where she can go and aggro the bugbears in the future. That is, the bugbears that are way over here waiting to sleep. If you go into stealth mode and you come over to where we can help with them too. And likewise, you go into stealth mode. So we've got most of the camp aggro. The kids kind of vanished, but they're harmless anyway. We just need to get the bugbears pulled into this. And prevent them from killing us in the meantime, because there sure are a lot of them coming over here. The spike route that I set up should prevent them from getting to their two holes. I can teleport them up here, which I feel like is not really a well-executed idea. It's fine to have the goblins have paths up there that kind of function like ladders and that they're basically teleporters. But the problem is the holes are made to be very obviously too tiny for a goblin, and all the goblins are the same size as gnomes and whatnot. You can't fit through them, so they kind of just very noticeably cheat. They should have made the holes bigger or just made them be ladders, I would say. Even be metal ladders if you want to make them indestructible or something. Just make it so it is a logical and fair playing field, I would say. Alright, so he's powering them up a bit. They're going to run around to here to find a shot, basically. So I need to kill them off as they do that before they can get me. Running right into the spikes, I like that. I didn't really expect to actually spike many of them with those. I just kind of hoped to do an area denial to slow them down from getting to the hidey holes that they like. Or teleporter holes that they like.
Victory awaits.
I think this will be a non-kill, but do heavy damage, so that's worth a try, I think.
Taking position.
Yeah, that's good.
Where do I go from here?
If I killed this guy, it would let me get Karlach into the initiative order at a convenient time. So let's go for that shot, I think. There we go. Now these guys are next.
Go for the throat.
Astarion, you are a pretty good goblin killer. If I turn off sharpshooter, you can still almost certainly kill one of these guys. That's probably worth going for. Huh, failed it. Okay.
Another fight. Let's go.
Well, let's take him out with this little offhand shot.
Watch this.
Who is sturdy down there who I can throw something at? You maybe? Try that. Ah, no, I did too much damage and therefore lost the XP for that one. That's a shame. You not attackable from here? You are. I guess I'll do that. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm being a little bit sloppy here. Let's move over to where I can grab the bugbears, hopefully next turn.
Despite everything.
So,
These boots have seen it.
let's get them up to the high ground. And they'll start shifting back over here in that case. And I can keep them running back and forth possibly, or I can just prep for the bugbear fight.
Victory awaits. Katazith.
It's good to keep you away from the edge, though. You're maintaining the spike growth that's quite valuable to me. Alright, for this one, I think I might need to turn on sharpshooter. Then, are you the last goblin in this general area? Looks like it. So down you go. Then we'll start running over that way. We've already made short work of most of them. They're coming over to join us, so that's fine. You're in stealth mode, should be able to sneak over to those bugbears just fine. Ready to swoop down and peck them next turn for blindness. That does mean we're getting close to their, holes that like to pop out of, so we better watch out for that. We also want to ideally take out some of those guys so we can get everyone's initiatives together so that we can move scratch freely and whatnot. Along with the rest of the party, that is. It's good to have your party be all going at once for most purposes. Occasionally it's disadvantageous, but for most purposes you want that. Okay. Anyone else going to blunder into any spikes? I can also set up booby traps up here too, on this layer so they come out into them. Gord Gurgan is also kind of an important thing to prioritize because if you don't kill him now, he tends to be really hard to take out later, so he just takes cover next to walls and whatnot, which is a nuisance. Okay, they're dashing. They're probably going to spike themselves to death, aren't they? Hilarious. Looks like they did a good job of setting up that spike growth, I would say.
Time to strike.
Okay.
Best interest.
Jump over to there, and then let's try to aggro the bugbear. Oh, that pulled them in early, and they actually won initiative, so that's really bad for me. Okay.
In my best interest.
That was terrible damage. I'm getting some bad luck here. Alright.
Blood comes easy these days.
What's it going to take to clear those guys out? What I could try to do is throw a smoke powder bomb now. It's not the best opportunity for it, but I feel like I need to make up for having had terrible damage a second ago. It'll probably kill that goblin and severely injure the bug. No! They're having great luck. Just amazing luck, in fact.
The dance macabre.
Okay, what can I do about that? You can jump over there. You might then be able to shoot one of them, and then hopefully shoot the others in sequence. We're failing to spot a chest over there, but it's a pretty obvious one, so I think we'll be able to pick it up just fine. There we go. That helps a bit. I could snipe down that one. That still leaves this goblin on the loose, about to take a turn before Karlak goes. I don't think I want that, so let's turn this off and see if we can then... No, path is interrupted. No alternative. Okay, I could throw another dangerous object, or shoot like a fire arrow maybe. That might be able to kill her with its splash damage. That's worth a try, I think. This is a good opportunity to use a lot of your arrows, smoke powder bombs, things like that. They're just perfect for the situation, really. Well, that went poorly, but worked, I guess. Sort of.
Want to do it?
This probably won't kill because it is just Karlak doing the throw, and she's a pretty bad thrower in comparison. Okay, she did it, but she did it with her actual damage because of that critical, so that works out okay, too. Good, we dealt with most of this group. There's a few other archers over there who'll be running over. I think they need the dash, so we don't need to worry too much about them right now. Maybe we can just take a pot shot at Warrior Soul down there. And we're going to be closer to the edge than I want, so we're probably available as a target. I didn't really check how much movement was being used, unfortunately. That's my fault. But they have to dash, so that's good. And they're spiking themselves trying to get up to the vines, which are also intended, because I blocked off both the vines and the holes there, so that's pretty well done on my part, I would say. Are you still hidden? Yes, you are. That's fine and good then. Let's keep you there so you can swoop down on anyone that you need to. And you were spotted somehow or other, so let's put you back in stealth. Not really much for the pets to do here, they just kind of be on cleanup detail. Likewise, I might as well actually have Shovel maybe come down there to where we can help out and maybe aggro one of them back to me. Perhaps I can just walk up to there for now and then join in. Or she can do that and then join in later on.
Feel death's cold grip.
Alright, so it's Warlock York's turn. Is he going to spike himself, or is he going to do... No, okay. He dashed, but then moved about 1 foot. Smarter than spiking yourself to death. Spike Growth is, as I've said before, just an amazing spell. I would say for its level, one of the best spells in the whole game. The AI is pretty smart about a lot of the crowd control type spells in this game, but they are not smart about Spike Growth, and even in just like 5e in general, it's a really good spell. So... How can I get line of sight to throw things at Guard Gurgon? Because he's a real nuisance. What is line of sight blocking me there? Just that little raised area? Maybe.
On the move.
So I will try going over here and see if I can... There we go, that's pretty good. Guard Gurgon, as I said before, can be a nuisance to take down. So it's best, if you have a chance to throw things at him to do good damage, to just do that while the getting is good. Otherwise, I tend to just take cover and... get near a wall. Come on, you just said a second ago I could do this. What pixel am I missing? So I can get that one. Why can't I get you? Let's move a little bit, see if that makes it better. Might make it worse. Pathing can be very arbitrary in this game sometimes. I just had a shot. Give me back my shot. Ah. Okay, well, do I have anything I can do about those guys instead, maybe? What if I threw a void bulb and pulled all these guys into the spikes? Could I do that? Seems worth a try. Kind of waste of her turn because she's such a good thrower, but... Well, it broke Bless Concentration, I guess. Doesn't really help that much. Who are you allowed to target? I guess let's go for the one we're allowed to shoot. Then back away, and hopefully we can get Guard Gurgon in a future turn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Can I throw an explosive down there where I'll take out Grath the Traitor? A lot of merchants in the game are surprisingly dangerous just because they have some of their items that they could sell to you and will use those consumables and whatnot, so you want to watch out for that. I'm just trying to test where I can throw, not actually throw a healing potion. So I can throw things to that location. I could throw a void bulb there. I don't want to use all my void bulbs up because they're a really good item, but this is a decent use, I think, that I can maybe take out several goblins and perhaps also pull Gurkhan into a better location. It does good damage with the spikes, too. Alright, now that I've pulled Gurkhan into the middle of the spikes, can you now throw a spear at him? No? Why not? There's what looks like a pretty good line of sight to me. What is blocking me? What is blocking this? What's blocking that? Ah. Okay, forget Guard Gurkhan. I better just take out the goblins that are down there, I suppose.
So much for peace.
Don't you have a bunch of Alchemist Fire here somewhere? Thought you had that. There we go. I knew I had it. That should severely damage or take out several of them. Nice. And spike growth doesn't burn, unlike some druid-created substances like plant growth and things like that. So he will burn to death on his turn. I guess I can at least take that shot for some damage, so I might as well. And then step away from the edge.
Forward.
Now, that would do good damage. That guy's a dead man walking. He will burn to death. Yeah, I'll take it. 50-50 shot, doing good damage. Yeah, it helps.
Don't linger.
Good chunk dealt to that large ogre.
I got this.
Alright, he has been pulled like 3 times over. Are you still not able to hit him in any possible way? No? Okay. Don't want to take any damage on her that I can avoid, so I'll just maybe go into stealth mode. And... can I deal with those guys in any way? Probably not. Okay. I will just walk over here to where I'm ready to help out next turn. Alright, so burn to death, that's good for me. What are you going to do, Brawler Rot? You're in the spikes. Thinking hard about this for a goblin.
What's a tick got to be said?
So that one will come running over here. I can maybe explode it with a fire one barrel, but sometimes that robs you of XP for some reason. Whereas Alchemist Fire doesn't seem to. I don't want to expose the bird to an attack from that guy. Maybe I'll have the Raven just slip down there where it can swoop down on people lower down momentarily. You're going to do Bullyog Kulk. You're going to run over here too? Good. You love it when enemies waste their turns dashing. That means good tactics on your part. Okay, you're just staying still. Which is a bit annoying because I apparently can't hit you there properly. But
Strike.
how about now? Lae'zel had a chance to before, but then it just denied her suddenly. There we go. That was some good damage. I know, I should try to pull on that one Booyog over there when I can.
I won't give it.
He's not really a big deal. He's just one random Booyog, so it's okay, but this will probably not kill that one. Good. This probably now will kill. I'm being a bit lazy about going for, accuracy boost like by getting a little bit closer. It's not likely to matter much. You know what I can do? I can have you probably hop down here safely now, right? If need be, finish off that one. Probably won't be necessary, but I'll have the option at least. Let's turn that off. Actually, can you hit Guard Gurkhan and finish him? You're the best finisher of that guy, because if I want to kill him with throw damage, we'll miss out on the XP. So, yeah, it's worth a try. Coin flip. Other coin flip. There we go. Who else can you shoot? That guy? No. No. What if you moved over this way, but save some movement in case it needs to go off a couple pixels? No? Okay. Well, that's alright. You're invisible, which is good protection. Go over that way.
My feet.
What can I do about Tracker Dullwill over there? Man, they even gave each other insulting names.
Doesn't make any sense.
Have to keep going.
What if I blast you like that? There we go. Anyone targetable? Nope. 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 Alright, can I jump? No, I'm out of movement. Very well. Alright, did they spot a way to get to me through the holes? Or are they just being crazy? Yeah, they found a way to get up through the holes. That's fine.
Excellent word.
That's just the kind of thing these pets are here ready for. You're an okay chicken chaser, Corolla, but can you chase a raven? Can you jump down there without taking harm? Yes. Let's maybe just have Shovel get in here and finish that one off. I'll get to cover in case the other bout comes up, I guess. You're blind and therefore can't attack.
This is making my head hurt.
You get back up there, maybe. This is acceptable. Alright, if I jump down there, I think I can probably now... pull... There we go. That's what I wanted. To pull in that guy. I turned off Repelling Blast. Didn't I say I turned off Repelling Blast? What just happened? Well, that was very strange.
Don't waste a step.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Well, let's kill that one. Do we have any possible line of sight to that guy? No, seemingly. What about from your position? Can you throw something at him? No. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go into stealth mode and find a position that I can attack him from, basically.
Position.
Might take a round or two to get people set up for it. If I start heading this way, I can maybe sneak up on him.
Let's have some courage.
Put him up.
Path interrupted, but maybe there's going to be a path over here. It's worth a try. And if not, you can come over here and swoop down at him. That will help too. Getting the last few stragglers can be a struggle in this fight, I find. Good. He's dashing. Will he dash out of there? Give me a better opportunity. Maybe not. Okay. Is there a path to that guy? These battlements are shockingly bad at their job. The whole point of castle battlements are to give you a chance to shoot from up above with impunity, but people down below can't hit you. You get the reverse in this game pretty often. Path's interrupted by that little bush. Okay.
I'm ready.
Suppose I stand right there, where I should be able to easily fire down upon him. No, it won't let me do that.
I am fury. I am death.
Okay. Well, what about this? I don't want to... I'm worried that she'll be attacking someone if I'm not careful here, so I'm going to tell her to jump, waste her time that way.
Time to push my luck again.
So, if you attack like that, you're blocked. If you move like this, are you still blocked? Yes, that one bush. Now we're talking. Nope. Oh, it goes right back to where he was, but now he's able to do it. Okay. There we go.
These things have stayed interesting.
Alright, there'll be a lot to loot, which I will probably speed through a bit.
No time to...
Most of just kind of generic goblin trash, so I'll stop for just ones that are actually important, I think. Over here we find a wall we can break in to get a better way to fight Priestess Gut inside, so we'll be doing that.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Escape! Escape!
Seems simple enough.
Little goblin poetry book over here, I remember being mildly funny. Got a limerick and then haiku. Alright, this chicken is being pretty dumb about its escape. But, oh, what can we expect from a chicken? There are some paintings to pick up here which are worth a decent amount, and also a buried treasure, I believe.
Something over there.
Most of those things that'll sell. I mean, blindness is occasional use. Blind is a pretty devastating status when you get it going for the long term. Spotted the treasure chest that I don't usually remember to pick up, so I'm going to do that while I'm thinking of it. So let's have you
Making me sweat.
jump on up there.
Nice. La la la.
Teleportation arrows are situational, but sometimes good.
No one stopped.
We can loot the contents of the goblin shop over here, but there's really not that much.
Always room for more.
I guess the thieves' tools are appreciated. And do we have anyone who's using a mundane shield? No, we do. The metal shield just kind of looks more stylish, so let's take it.
Without delay.
Looking ahead.
Grath the Trader, of course, usually has some pretty valuable stuff here. Most of the time when you kill a shopkeeper, from what I can tell, they'll have their 2 or 3 most valuable items in their inventory, but the rest are just lost permanently, as is their shop gold, usually. If you want to get their shop gold back, you can kind of do an exploit to just steal it from them, but I try to avoid that. It feels pretty cheesy to me. The Trunny Pike, as I mentioned, has its uses, does pretty high damage as a thrown weapon, so I will keep that. And then as for this new armor set I got, it'll be -1 to AC to people, but +1 to their initiative, which is really quite valuable proportionally. I might put that on Karlak for now because she has the worst initiative, and switch it up a bit later on, I think. Do we have any General Drake die? I feel like the hide armor looks pretty bad without that, but it look good with it.
Never mind.
I do. Okay.
Attention.
That's a bit better.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting.
Some magic arrows are always appreciated. As I said before, you really get rewarded a lot for killing enemy archers before they get a turn, because now you get not just not to take damage, but to get their magic arrows before they shoot them at you. Treasure's Ring is one of the best rings in the whole game. You'll always want it, pretty much. Let's put it on a starting who can really use the chance to get closer to people, and therefore do more damage and have more accuracy.
Still breathing.
You'll be using Crusher's Ring and someone probably all the way to the end of the game. Just a speed bonus is incredibly good if you have good tactics.
Let's have a look.
It's actually a toe ring, as I recollect, if you interrogate his corpse. I'm to think about why isn't that an option right now? Let me drop my disguise and then try that. Usually I have the option to talk to his corpse. 2 damage. Huh. That's unusual. In any case, I'm mostly just complaining about how he should be the leader of the tribe, but he's not because there's a hobgoblin. Which, like, obviously, goblins are pretty much always ruled by hobgoblins because they're an inferior race even among goblinoids.
A couple turns should do it.
I was lazy there, didn't cast guidance. Or redisguise myself. Let me do that now. Oh, that's a decent scroll. Keep that. I do wonder what that dead adventurer would say. Probably just one of Eridan's crew, though. Okay, let's get back topside and uncover the buried treasure up there, and then I think we should be good to go at that point. Okay, so buried treasure to pick up. We should be pretty rich when we get level 5 and get back to civilization. Spear, good ammo. A worthless elixir. Another pretty bad elixir. Okay. Alright, looking forward to more goblin mayhem next time. Let's break through this wall, which luckily no one will notice because it's a different zone on the inside. Eldritch Blast is great for breaking walls, by the way, especially later on in the game when you can really power it up, where you can break even much more sturdy objects. Really nice little environmental niche use of warlocks in particular, I would say. Thank you for watching, everyone, and a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. Frank Maidens, Master Knight DH, Jackie, and Lino, George Grin, Travis, Carlo Andrea 97, Cthulhu's Mom, Gregory, William Wakefield, Danny Hall, Jeffrey Morse, Just Becca, Jack, Austin Livingston, Mashas01, Jacob Marshall, Nubiana, Till Fisher, Latinx, Discord Colossus, Nicholas Schmuck, Kostia Nesterovich, Vol the Great, Luke Frederick Brune, Goman Blackrock, Dodo King 4, Martian Bialek, Techno Waffle, Mavith, Nebular, I Loop, Michael Francis, Emperor Kong 420, and Robin Maki. Have a great day, everyone.